This whole thing with Mehdi Hassan and this guy, Ryan, Rudy, whatever his name is, basically saying to him, I hope your beeper goes off. Basically wishing death upon Mehdi Hassan. And I'm going into saying, I'm not the biggest Mehdi Hassan fan, but this is just in the context of this and also talking about Islamophobia. Islamophobia is so normalized in the West that this guy can go on like national television and say, I hope you get blown up, you Muslim. And he tries to play it off being like, oh, I thought you said you support Hamas. I'm like, no, he didn't. He didn't. And even then, the beeper thing was Hezbollah, not Hamas. But it just shows how normalized like racism and Islamophobia is in the West, that this guy can say that. And you got kicked off CNN for that. But also, like, there wasn't too much of a pushback. They were just like, oh, God, that's racist. The CNN didn't come out and, like, just be like, explain that. Why are you racist like that? I think Mehdi was trying to get to that, but everyone else, and especially the host of the roundtable, was just trying to like push it on, saying you can't say that, and then go to a break and kick him off. But it's so normalised. Even here in the UK, we have Tory leader candidates basically trying to say those dirty Muslims are the reason we have issues in this country. Jenrix and Kemi Badenoch, they're always like trying to skirt around it. They're like, certain groups and religions are not compatible with the UK and really shouldn't be here. And it's like, okay, just say it. Like, you guys want the scapegoat, just say it. And it's not just like conservatives who are saying stuff like this about and to Muslims. I think the whole Palestine situation has really brought to light that liberals also conflate Palestine with Islam. They conflate the whole movement around Palestine to Islam. So then when they're trying to attack someone over their views on Palestine, they will go straight to religion about it, because that's just like the lowest common denominator way of doing it, and also because Israel and the West have tried to frame it as a religious conflict to get people to not care about it as much. But the hatred, the Islamophobia, is so normalized because it's a very easy scapegoat, because there are, extremist groups, but there were extremist groups in Christianity, there were extremist groups amongst white people, but they're not demonized because they're a harder thing to demonize, because it's not, the faces who represent it look like the people who they're trying to convince of the demonization about them. It's very easy for this Rudy guy to say to Mehdi Hassan, I hope you blow up, because for decades and decades, the United States and the Western media have made it so acceptable to see a man who looks like Mehdi Hassan, a man who looks like me, and think, I wish they die. It is just, Hollywood has reinforced it. The news cycle has reinforced it. It is just the easiest way for people like Rudy to get on, and because he can try and play it off as a joke, because Western media has for so long got men who look like Mehdi, men who look like me, and said, evil, hope they die, it's okay if they do.